Imagine entering Nickelodeon into Google Translate and discovering it loosely translates to "I don't care about God" in English. An intriguing and unexpected result, isn't it? Now, what if we told you that this phrase, as cryptic as it seems, shares a semblance with Nickelodeon in a way few could predict? Both hold a facade of simplicity and joy, yet beneath their surfaces, there exists a complex tapestry of stories untold, controversies hidden away from the public eye, and secrets that challenge their cheerful exteriors. Today, we're not just unmasking the enigmatic Nickelodeon. We're also peeling back the layers of Nickelodeon, unveiling the network's darker sides and the narratives it has kept in the shadows. The rise of Nickelodeon. Imagine a world where kids' TV wasn't just about cartoons. A world where slime was more than just goo. It was iconic. That world began with Nickelodeon. Born in the late 70s, Nickelodeon wasn't just another channel. It was a revolution in children's programming. Today, let's dive into the origins of Nickelodeon and see how it became a cornerstone of pop culture. Nickelodeon started as Pinwheel in 1977, a modest channel with big dreams.
Pinwheel.
It wasn't long before it evolved into the Nickelodeon we know today, setting the stage for an unprecedented success in children's entertainment. But the real game changer came in the 90s, when Nickelodeon wasn't just influencing pop culture, it was creating it. This golden era was no accident. Nickelodeon tapped into a previously unexplored market, kids making choices about what they watched. Shows like iCarly and Drake and Josh.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I know, you see, somehow the world will change for me.
Weren't just hits, they were cultural landmarks that spoke directly to their audience's imagination and reality, blending humor with heart. But what about the numbers? By the early 2000s, Nickelodeon wasn't just a channel, it was a juggernaut, grossing over $1 billion annually. Its strategy? A mix of groundbreaking content, savvy marketing, and merchandise that turned beloved characters into must-have items for every 90s kid. Nickelodeon also understood the value of diversification early on, expanding into movies, publishing, and even theme parks. This wasn't just a channel, it was a sprawling enterprise, touching every corner of the entertainment industry. Nickelodeon's Crossroads. In the vibrant world of children's television, Nickelodeon has long stood as a beacon of creativity and fun, captivating the hearts of young audiences worldwide. Yet, the journey of this entertainment titan has not been without its turbulent weather. The late 2000s in particular marked a significant chapter in Nickelodeon's history, as allegations of misconduct against a key figure within the network came to light. This troubling revelation opened up a wider discussion on the necessity of creating secure and nurturing environments for the young talents that bring life to the network's beloved shows. As Nickelodeon found itself navigating these choppy waters, the conversation expanded to address broader systemic issues within the industry, including the rigorous demands placed on child actors. Reports of exhaustive shooting schedules brought the balance between work and welfare into question, highlighting the need for tighter regulations and oversight to protect these young stars from potential exploitation. This era of scrutiny was further intensified by the courageous voices of former Nickelodeon actors who stepped forward to share their experiences, pushing for change and raising awareness about the challenges they faced. The challenges didn't end there. Nickelodeon, like many networks featuring young stars, found itself in the spotlight over concerns regarding child labor laws. Reports of exhaustive shooting schedules raised questions about the balance between work and welfare for these young actors, leading to a call for tighter regulations and oversight. Among these voices was Alexa Nicholas, known for her role in Zoe 101, who in August 2022 staged a protest outside Nickelodeon's offices.
Now I feel that the clothes for our commercial should be really, like, funky. I'm down with funky. Okay, so I sketched out a few possible outfit combinations. See? Cool. But how do we buy these clothes? How do we buy these boobs? Yeah, I went a little overboard on that.
Alleging systemic abuse at the network and naming Dan Schneider, a prominent figure associated with several Nickelodeon hits, showed many inappropriate moments during his time at Nickelodeon. Similarly, Jeanette McCurdy's memoir, I'm Glad My Mom Died, offered a raw and intimate look at her personal journey.
You're playing an adult's game. You're in an adult's world, and you don't recognize that. You're incapable of being on that level, but you are confused and you think that you are. And I think it really leads to stunted personal development.
Detailing years of trauma and abuse within an industry that often silenced its most vulnerable members. These revelations, including McCurdy's experiences with an executive she referred to as the creator, believed to be Schneider, shed light on the darker aspects of child stardom and the entertainment industry's complicity. And now, in 2024, Drake Bell has come forward as the victim of sexual abuse that resulted in the 2004 conviction of Nickelodeon's Brian Peck.
It was a different time, so I think it was a little easier to go to and from a courthouse and not worry about Twitter that night or TMZ paparazzis being there. It was the most unbelievable thing I'd ever seen.
Be sure to hit like and subscribe to Company Compass.
It was the most unbelievable thing I'd ever seen. His entire side of the courtroom was full. Full. There were definitely some recognizable faces on that side of the room. And my side was me, my mom, and my brother.
As detailed in the new documentary, Quiet on Set, the 37-year-old goes on to share how the abuse went on for months, during which time Bell felt trapped and as though he had no way out, until one day he was on the phone with his mother and just exploded. I have no idea what provoked it, Brian Peck pleaded. No contest to 2 charges and was sentenced to 16 months in prison. Content has also been a battleground. Shows pushing the envelope on edgy humor occasionally sparked backlash from parents and advocacy groups concerned about their influence on impressionable audiences. Each controversy ignited debates about the role of children's media and the responsibilities of those who create it. Victims and industry transformation. In the wake of controversy, the silence that follows often speaks volumes.
A new documentary is shining a light on the, quote, dark side of kids' TV. Nickelodeon was home to some of the most popular children's shows in the 90s and early 2000s. Now, 2 of those child stars say some of the sketches they were asked to do were, quote, torture for the kids on set. ABC's Eva Pilgrim has that story.
For children of the 90s and early 2000s, Nickelodeon was home to some of the most popular shows of the era, from the sketch comedy hit All That to The Amanda Show. But in the new investigation Discovery docuseries Quiet on the Set, the dark side of kids' TV, some of the former child stars behind those shows say they were subjected to inappropriate work environments. One star even claiming he was sexually abused.
If we don't get all these people out of here in less than 2 hours, our lives are over.
Drake Bell from the show Drake and Josh revealing for the first time publicly that he is the John Doe victim in the 2003 child sexual abuse case.
The scandals surrounding Nickelodeon not only affected the individuals directly involved, but also sent ripples through the entertainment industry, prompting introspection and change. Let's explore the impact of these events on the victims and the broader shifts they catalyzed within the entertainment world. The individuals at the heart of Nickelodeon's controversies faced challenges that extended far beyond the screen. For young talents, the experiences sometimes resulted in lasting emotional and psychological effects, underscoring the importance of a supportive and safe working environment. A wider community's response was a mix of shock, disappointment, and a call for action. Fans and industry peers alike voiced their concerns, leading to a societal push for improved conditions and accountability within children's media. This push didn't go unheard. The entertainment industry began to see shifts in legislation and company policies aimed at protecting young actors. Measures such as more stringent working hours, mandatory on-set education, and psychological support became more commonplace, setting new standards for how young talents are treated in the industry. Nickelodeon, too, took steps to rebuild trust, implementing comprehensive child welfare programs and adopting a more transparent approach with their audience and collaborators. The network sought to ensure that the mistakes of the past would not be repeated. Nickelodeon's path to reform. In the wake of controversies that rocked its foundations, Nickelodeon embarked on a critical journey of introspection and reform.
Nickelodeon saying in a statement, "We are dismayed and saddened to learn of the trauma he has endured, and we commend and support the strength required to come forward."
The network, beloved by generations for its vibrant content and charismatic characters, found itself at a crossroads, necessitating a series of decisive actions to address the issues head-on and safeguard its future. Firstly, Nickelodeon took a hard look at its internal policies, especially those concerning the welfare of its youngest stars. Recognizing the paramount importance of creating a safe and nurturing environment, the network implemented more rigorous background checks and regular monitoring to ensure a secure workspace. This move was part of a broader initiative to foster a culture of respect and care, underscoring the network's commitment to its actors' well-being. Training programs focusing on professionalism, respect, and boundaries became mandatory for all staff, emphasizing the significance of a respectful workplace. These workshops were designed not only to educate, but also to empower young actors, providing them with the knowledge and tools to recognize and report inappropriate behavior. In response to criticisms about exhaustive work schedules, Nickelodeon introduced more flexible filming schedules. This change aimed to strike a balance between professional commitments and the personal lives of its young stars, ensuring they had ample time for education, rest, and play. The network's efforts extended to improving on-set education services, making it easier for child actors to keep up with their studies while fulfilling their roles. Content-wise, Nickelodeon took steps to ensure that its programming remained both entertaining and appropriate for its audience. The network established a content review board, comprising educators, psychologists, and parents to evaluate shows for age appropriateness and sensitivity. This multidisciplinary team played a crucial role in guiding the network's content creation, ensuring it aligned with Nickelodeon's values and audience expectations. Recognizing the power of open dialogue, Nickelodeon also increased its engagement with viewers and their families. The network opened channels for feedback, encouraging parents and children to share their thoughts and concerns. This feedback mechanism helped Nickelodeon stay attuned to its audience's needs and preferences, fostering a sense of community and mutual respect. These reforms marked a new chapter in Nickelodeon's history, one characterized by a renewed focus on safety and high standards. By addressing past controversies with transparency and a commitment to change, Nickelodeon reinforced its position as a leader in children's entertainment, dedicated to bringing joy to viewers in a safe and respectful manner. The network's journey of reform demonstrates a pivotal shift towards a more mindful and protective approach to entertainment, setting a standard for others in the industry to follow. In today's video, we explored Nickelodeon's darker chapters, but our channel also highlights the brighter aspects of businesses. Last week, we celebrated Tesla's innovations in the electric world. Stay tuned for more insights into the multifaceted world of business.
Make sure to hit like and subscribe to Company Compass.